Prince Harry has not been banned from going pheasant shooting with his family on Boxing Day, royal sources claims. It had been understood that the newlywed was told by wife Meghan Markle that he cannot join members of his family for the traditional shoot. But an insider has now claimed in the Daily Mail that this is not the case and Harry would go out as normal. They said, "It's completely untrue that Her Royal Highness has banned the Duke from shooting." Meanwhile, a friend told the newspaper, Harry believes shooting is a sustainable field sport and she won't stop him. Dad-to-be Harry has reportedly bought a Labrador which will act as a gun dog, it is claimed. Animal-loving Meghan, 37, refuses to wear fur and is against blood sports. Last week a source told the Sunday Mirror, "He hardly ever misses the shoot but he loves her so much." The brothers have been a part of the Boxing Day pheasant hunt for more than 20 years and Harry, 34, has a reputation as a fine marksman. Their father Prince Charles will be there and William's son George, 5, may go to watch. A royal insider told the Sunday Mirror, in his mind, William sees this as another concerning example of his younger brother being pulled away from his family by his new wife. Harry's always loved hunting and it has provided them with a great chance to bond as brothers. But now it looks like Harry's shooting days are over. It's the latest point of contention between the princes after a testing time in the relationship. Prince Charles' unconventional views on religion could force an abdication, according to a Church of England cleric. Prince Charles is the heir to the throne and will become King of England after the Queen passes away. The Queen currently holds the title Defender of the Faith and Supreme Governor of the Church of England. It is both a ceremonial and formal role but also has private significance for the Queen, who often acknowledges her religious devotion. It is held by every British sovereign and so will pass down to Charles and eventually William when they ascend the throne. However, Charles' views on the title and its demands have caused some controversy. 2015 YouTube documentary The Madness of Prince Charles delves into some of the Prince of Wales' more unconventional attitudes and beliefs. It reveals how Charles' ideas on religion defy a long and significant tradition. For the last 500 years the British monarch has been supreme head of the Church of England and defender of the faith. The title dates back to the title bestowed on Henry VIII by the Pope in 1544. In addition, the coronation oaths require the new monarch to swear to maintain the laws of God, the true profession of the gospel. The documentary continues, Charles has said he wants to be defender of all faiths. The Prince of Wales has proposed 2 changes to the title, first considering Defender of the Faiths and later proposing Defender of Faith to encompass all religions and faiths. Added to this, he has praised a number of different world religions and he attends a retreat at a Greek Orthodox monastery on Mount Athos every year. Reverend Gordon Warren, rector of Limehouse, says, if he can't, in all honesty, be Supreme Governor of the Church of England, then perhaps, abdication. Most recently, the prince has said he will retain the monarch's traditional title as Defender of the Faith as king, while ensuring that other people's faiths can also be practiced. In response, the National Secular Society has called upon Buckingham Palace to redesign the coronation vows to make them more inclusive and reflective of modern Britain. Meghan Markle is struggling to adjust to her new life in England, far away from the competitive environment she was used to, a royal author has claimed. Author Penny Junor said in an interview with Sky News that Meghan was used to operating as an individual, but is now part of an arcane and unusual world. Ms. Junor said, clearly there is something going on here. I think life must be very difficult for Meghan. She's had a completely different life. She didn't really know the British royal family, how it operated and what her life would be like. She added, she is clearly used to being her own woman, operating at her own hours and behaving the way she needs to get on in a very, very competitive world. A world away from her life as an actress in the US, Ms. Jr. said she believes Meghan must be finding it hard to settle in. She said, "I think she perhaps hasn't yet settled into it. But she's really not being given much chance now." Meghan's life has changed significantly since her marriage to Prince Harry in 2017, which has thrown her into royal life and a transformation from actress to duchess. As part of this transition, Meghan had to delete all of her social media accounts, including her now-defunct blog, The Pig. She was once an outspoken feminist who gave speeches at United Nations forums and gave snapshots of her daily life on Instagram. It has been reported since rumors of a royal rift between Meghan and Kate. Meghan has found not having a voice frustrating. According to a royal insider, Meghan has said she also finds constraints of royal life debilitating. The royal insider said, "She's always been so independent, her entire life, and that's all been taken away from her. She's been able to clap back on social media and now she can't." Adjusting to royal life for Meghan not only involves cutting all her social media accounts, but adhering to a strict royal dress code which she has defied. Last week she came under fire for wearing black nail polish at the British Fashion Awards. This does not fit in line with royal rules as it is deemed vulgar based on the Queen's personal preference. Royal insider Claudia Joseph spoke on BBC's Victoria Derbyshire programme and said she believes Meghan is modernising the royal family too quickly. She said royalists may consider this to be too much, and Meghan is the gaining attention of headlines because she is breaking the rules. Ms. Joseph said on the show, "The reality is that Kate is a very different person. She's very quiet. She's not trying to change the royal family, she's not trying to do anything different. She's like William." She said she believes Kate is not like publicity or the public eye, and she is not breaking the rules the same way as Meghan. Ms. Joseph added, "The reality is people admire Meghan because she's trying to bring the royal family into the 21st century. But she's doing it very quickly, so royalists are not going to like that because it's too much." We were ecstatic to hear the news that Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry are expecting their first child together, and there are plenty of things we can't wait to hear and see over the coming months. Will it be a boy or a girl? How many times can we see Prince Harry dote over his pregnant wife? What will the new baby's royal title be? But most importantly, there's one thing that tops our excitement above all else: what will Meghan wear? We'll wonder no more. We've got all the photos showing every single maternity outfit Meghan has worn to date. It all started with Meghan and Harry's Australian tour down under, and lucky for us, it's part and parcel for royals to wear labels from the country they visit. As a result, the Duchess donned a number of homegrown ensembles, and we couldn't help but rejoice. The stunning Australian styles seem to have set the precedent for what's come next. There's no denying the Duchess knows how to accessorize a baby bump. Keep scrolling to see all the chic looks and the designers Meghan, and her little bump, has worn to date. Now that's a baby bump. Duchess Meghan stepped out on December 18 to visit a nursing home in Twickenham looking positively radiant. Her white floral dress by LA designer Brock Collection looked stunning paired with a grey woolen coat by Soya and Kyo. The gorgeous frock, which featured ruched sleeves and a split on the leg, perfectly complemented, and emphasized, her growing tummy. Meghan shared some sweet moments with residents at the nursing home during the visit, even telling one that she was feeling very pregnant that day. In a surprise appearance, Duchess Meghan stepped out on stage at the British Fashion Awards on December 11, 2018. The stunning one-shoulder black dress by Givenchy looked divine on the royal, and her growing baby bump. During the event, Meghan presented the British Women's Wear Designer of the Year award to Claire Waitkeller of Givenchy, the very person behind her wedding dress. Meghan stepped out looking stunning in a sequin top and black figure-hugging skirt by British label Safiya for the Royal Variety performance in London in November. The Duchess wore another gown by the same designer while she toured Fiji in October, clearly our favorite maternity pick from the mum-to-be. Ever the fan of a boat-neck-style neckline, Meghan wore a striking navy blue ensemble for an event on Remembrance Day. Her hat and heels matched perfectly with her top and skirt combo. The Duchess stepped out in a stunning Stella McCartney number for the Royal Festival for Remembrance over the weekend. That bow was the perfect accessory for her ever-growing bump. Stepping out to meet fans in Rotorua, the Duchess turned heads in this Givenchy top and skirt ensemble.